I literally just got home and parked my car, so let's talk about the Karen that I had in literally like the last 10 minutes of my shift. So we have like 2 parts to our building. There's an upstairs and then there's our coffee shop downstairs, and there's like, I don't know what's upstairs. There's like, I don't know, cubicles or something. Mind you, we have music playing all day. We need to have the music at volume 2, so it's louder than our espresso machines, okay? At volume 2. And for proof, I went back and took a picture of where the music was at. Mind you, when it gets busy, if it's cracking in the mornings, we do turn that up just a little bit, but it has been louder than a 2, okay? Because you need to have the music kind of like louder than just the sound of the espresso and like all the bullshit that's going on. So this lady comes in and I recognize her because I see her. She works upstairs. So, I'm like, nice. I'm like, hey, what's up? And she's like, this music is way too loud. And she starts going off about how she does like meditation and therapy upstairs and like they just cannot focus because our music is so loud. And I'm like, loud? Like, mind you, when you go in the fucking back room, I cannot hear the music that is playing front of house. And I'm in the same exact building. So I don't really understand how you're hearing this music so loud over your therapy sessions upstairs. So I tell her like, it's at the lowest volume we can have. And she's like, it's not this loud during the day. That's interesting because it's actually louder during the day. Funny you say that.
I'm editing and I realized I totally forgot to include this part. She goes, yeah, and I've already talked to Brian about this multiple times. Who is Brian? I'm literally like, who is Brian? We don't have a Brian that works here. And she's like, Brian? And I look at my coworker and we're like, there is nobody by the name of Brian here. So
I'm kind of just like, okay, like I don't really know what to tell her because like the music is not loud. Like I could see if it was like loud music or like legitimately I had it turned up, but we didn't. I've already heard from the other closers, like has not happened on my shift before, but she will bang on the windows, bang on the doors, call the store phone millions and millions of times, wait outside so she can yell at us as we leave. So I'm really not believing your version of events, mostly because you are harassing and berating all of my coworkers. And the music isn't even loud. And I feel like she could have nicely came in and just been like, do you think maybe you could turn the music down? It was her whole approach. It was so rude. And then she even had to say, I'm not trying to be a Karen. If you have to say you're not trying to be a Karen, you obviously are Karening out. Like, and you know it. I don't know what response she wanted from me. I think she wanted me to turn the music down, but legitimately it was not loud. So I was like, it's at a low volume. And she was like, well, then I'm going to have to ask for corporate's number. I was like, okay, I'll give you corporate's number. I don't know what corporate's going to tell you. Like, our music is not loud. What are you talking about? And I even told her, like, if you want to call and talk to our store manager, you can definitely do that. And she's like, I've already tried. And like, I just can't get a hold of him. I don't know how. He's here literally 6 days a week for 8 hours. What do you mean you can't get a hold of him? So I'm like, okay, like, do you want the store's email? Like, whatever. Cause she wanted his personal number. I'm not giving out his personal number. She wants customer services number, whatever. I'll give you that. I was like, yeah, sure. I'll give you that. I don't know if she wanted me to be like, no, please don't call customer service. Call customer service, like, because I really don't know how to help you because our music is not loud and you are harassing and berating everybody else. So I really don't care about your complaint right now. I'm very like, I'm not rude at all. Like, I'm just very like, okay, I give her the number. And then she's like, and the DM stuff, I'm like, I can't give you her number. And she's like, give me her name. Okay. I give her the name. I'm like, here you go. Like, have a good day. And then she looks at me and she goes, have you ever been to therapy? And I said, actually, yeah. Have you ever tried to meditate? Actually, yeah. What the fuck is your point? Like, literally, she's asking me all this. I'm like, are you trying to get a rise out of me? Like, I don't know what you, bitch, you don't even know me. You don't know me. I don't know why you're talking to me like this. And then she's like, have you ever tried to do with bumping music? Actually, yeah, I have meditated when there has been sounds going on around me. Isn't that the whole point of meditation, to like calm yourself and like relax your own mind regardless of what's going on around you? I mean, obviously it would be nice to meditate in like a completely quiet area, I guess, but I have meditated with sounds on. I've meditated when there is life existing around me. Yes, actually I have done that. What is your point? So I just kind of look at her, she's like, have you ever done with bumping music or whatever? And I was like, cause like, what are you trying to say right now? And she's like, didn't think so. Walked out. And then literally called corporate 5 minutes later, and we got the email from corporate where it's basically, she says like, she's losing business over this. Maybe you're losing business because when you hear a small amount, like, even if the building is old. This building is old as fuck. So maybe you're right. Maybe you can hear a little bit of noise through the walls because the building is old. Maybe you're losing customers because you are getting so upset and like coming down to bang on our doors and then yell at us as we're leaving. Maybe that's what's losing you customers and losing you business. It's not our music. I can promise you that. And she lied. She said it was during closing time. Mind you, we're still open. We were open and customers were in the lobby. Nobody complained about the music because it wasn't loud.